Good day to everyone watching this video, and today we are going to talk about the recent developments in solar panels in the Philippines, which is Science ICT Challenge Chapter 8. So today we are going to discuss unsa may mga kapag-uhan sa Pilipinas about ning atong mga solar panels. So I am gonna give 3 examples. Number 1 is the Terra Solar Meralco Terra project. As we can see here, it is under construction in Bulacan and Nueva Ecija. We'll have 3,000 milliwatt solar PV capacity plus 4,500 milliwatt hour battery storage system or BESS. So, diri pa lamang dagan ay mga produce na energy. Ikaduha is the Green Energy Auction Propaganda. GIAP DOE targets. So, Department of Energy ang nagpasiuna ani. The Department of Energy has set goals. 35% renewable energy share by 2030 and 50% by 2040. So that's actually a big percentage if we think about it na ato magamit ang renewable energy sa atong pang-adlaw-adlaw na pagkinabuhi. In upcoming or recent rounds of GIAP, solar is expected to contribute the majority of new capacity. We have the third example, which is new utility scale solar plants and investments. A UK-backed 99 milliwatt solar plant in South Cotabato with an investment of 4.49 billion will power 82,000 homes and reduce carbon emissions. Wow! And New Clark City will have a negative 38.81 milliwatt solar facility, which is comparable to $33 million, to be operational by January 2026. So, hapit na. That's really a big recent developments of solar panels in our country. So, ato tan-awon kung unsaan mga advantages aning solar panels. Advantages. Number 1 is environmental. So, naa ni impact sa atong environment. Reduction in greenhouse gases emissions by replacing fossil fuel-based energy. Clean and renewable source of energy, and it has low pollution. Ikaduha, economic or financial savings on electricity bills in the long term, potential return on investment, especially for businesses, and lowering dependency on imported fuels and reducing exposure to fuel prices volatility, job creation in solar installation, manufacturing, maintenance, and last, attracts private sector investment. That is for the economic factors. Let's go to the energy security and access. Helps provide electricity access in remote or off-grid islands where extending grid is expensive. Reduces risks of power outages if combined with battery storage or distributed systems. And diversifies the energy mix, which increases resilience in typhoon, hurricane impacted regions, stuff like that. And lastly is social and developmental. Local communities benefit from cleaner air, less pollution, can uplift rural economies by investing in solar farms or infrastructure, helps meet national climate and sustainability goals in the Philippines. So, diri nato mahibayan na dako bada gayud an impact ng solar panels sa ato. Imagine if it was accessible to all of us, then we would have all these benefits. Like, mugamay ang mga mga abog, mga fossil fuels, kay nagamit na tanan solar panels, which is a renewable energy. And we all know kung sa renewable energy, gamay ra gud ang mahimon a disadvantage ani sa atong environment because ma-renew ra siya. So hinaot na sa sunod na mga panahon kining mga project na naa solar panels ato pod ma-implement sa atong pang-adlaw-adlaw na kinabuhi para ato makita ang benefits o advantages ani sa atong mga communities and to ourselves. That's all. Thank you.